thing we want to do today is start hauling out of the pit because we're getting pretty full to our flood mark right there, and it's getting pretty full in general. The only thing is we need that tractor down there, and so we gotta clean all these barn out and that heifer barn down there out, so that way we can unhook it from the spreader. So me and Alex just moved all the animals out to their pens back there, and Duke's currently working on starting to scrape out the other barn out there. So we're gonna work on that, and then we're gonna get a few tractors hooked up so we can haul out of the pit here. While Duke works on cleaning the barns out over there, Alex and I are mixing a load of feed for the heifers. Normally what we even have to do is we always feed the heifers once every single day, but we have so many heifers right now where every couple of days we're having to mix a second load in a day for them just to make sure they get kept up. So we're doing that right now, and that way we don't have to stop, and we're trying to haul a pit later just to mix a load for them. So we got all the heifer barns cleaned out that we want, so we're gonna unhook this, and then this is gonna go on one of our tankers quick. So we'll do that, and then we'll get hauling out of the pit pretty quick here. So now we get the joy of greasing the thing, which is always everyone's favorite task. So we got a few loads down now, and the one difference that you guys might see compared to the last time we hauled out of the pit in a video is that we got the pump over here going. So what we use that pump over there for is to agitate. Alex is over there right now. He turns it every once in a while, but basically what that's gonna do is that's gonna help stir up the sand and like the solid liquids that are in the solid manure that's in the pit. That hopefully gets agitated enough where some of it goes into the tanker, and that way we don't have to actually dig out so much with the spreader later. But eventually that pump's gonna come over here in our little hill we have here, and it's gonna be over here, and we're gonna put a different pump over there. We'll do that in a little bit. Got a pretty full cab here, but we're just about done with this section I'm hauling on right now. Probably like one or two more loads, and then Dad's over there working his way towards the road, and then once I'm done with this section, I'm gonna go down to a field down by the river that's down over the hill over there. So the way we're gonna have to do this field is that we're gonna split it in half because I can't quite make it all the way down in one pass. So we also have a tree down. We're gonna have to cut that up at some point. What I'm doing is cutting the field in half, essentially. So we're making it halfway down the field with one load, and then we start where we left off with the first load to make it the rest of the way down the field. So it's the next morning now, but I got about a third of this field covered last night, so I should be able to pretty easily get the rest of this field covered throughout the day here. Switch things up a little bit now. So I'm in the big tanker, and our employee Olivia is running the tractor I was running, and now Dad's running our tanker truck. So we'll have one extra tanker going now for a little while here. So about 6 hours later here, I'm hauling alone now. Olivia had to leave a couple hours ago, and my dad's currently mixing feed, so it's just me right now. But over the last 2 days, I can't tell if you guys can kind of see, but up here, right there, that's the kind of top line of where the manure was, and it's all the way down to the bottom of the pit here. So we've dropped it a good 6 feet over the last 2 days. So probably keep hauling for a little while yet, but I just figured I'd give you guys an update quick of where we're at. So I've been hauling this field since like 11 earlier today, and it's currently like 7, and it kind of looks, for a while it felt like I was getting like nowhere, because I was like, this field's pretty big, and so it felt like I was getting nowhere, but now we're getting pretty decent size here. So this is about how much I got left, and over there is where, I don't know if you can really tell, it's kind of hard on camera, but over there is where my dad was hauling, and Olivia eventually came down here and hauled for a while, but might be able to get the rest of this field covered tonight. It'll be a close call, because we probably won't haul very late into the dark, because it gets harder to see when you're getting filled and everything. So I'm calling it good for the day. I don't really want to struggle in the dark, but we've dropped it, like I said, quite a bit through the last 2 days. So not real worried about it. Can't really see a whole lot of sand. That's one thing that where we had the pump. Normally we have that pump over there. So that pump must be agitating a lot of sand and blowing it out that way, because the pipe that leads into the pump, the pit, can't see because it's dark out, but it's like right in there. So normally there's a bunch of sand right here from the barn, but that pump is able to blow it out and spread it out quite a ways. So that's one thing we were kind of surprised about. Okay, now I'm putting some go-go juice in the tractor, and then I'm going to go work some of the ground that we hauled on yesterday. We just got done mixing feed, so see how long it goes. It's about 7:30 I think right now, so probably go for a little while here. At least get the pump field, which is the first field we're hauling on in, and then we'll try to maybe work some of the ground that we're going to plant into hay later this year. So normally we wouldn't really probably be working up all this ground like this right after we got done hauling off the liquids, because we try to haul out the solids quick before we worked everything. But it's supposed to rain, like my phone just said. One of the radar apps I have, it's supposed to start maybe raining here in like the next 15 minutes. So we want to try to get everything worked here before it starts raining and washes some of the manure away, because then you just start starting to lose nutrients and stuff. So that kind of defeats the purpose of half of what you're doing. Been raining kind of on and off for a little while now, but now it's really starting to pick up. But I'm just on the last round. It's really dirty back there. It was, for a while there, was just enough rain where it's just kind of getting the windshield dirty, so it was just kind of a nuisance rain, but now it's starting to kind of pick up a little bit more. But I'm doing the last pass of this field and try hopping over to the other side of the road quick to see if we can work a little bit more before it gets really wet out here. We didn't actually haul on this field, and I'm just working it because there's a tree line here. It's kind of hard to see in the dark, but there's a tree line all around here. So this is also where we kind of were cleaning stuff up. In that one video I had earlier where Duke got the skid loader stuck over here, that would be like right on the other side of this. So we're just trying to clean up some of these ruts. If you can kind of see, there's ruts here. It's kind of hard to see with it being dark out, but there's ruts and stuff here. So we're going to try to get this smoothed out, and then this is going to be a hay field, so that way this field goes like that way a little ways. So eventually this will all be later this, probably this month at some point. We'll get this planted in hay, so that way we can have this as a hay field this year. So I got what I want worked up down in this field across the road from where it was over there. I was over there before. But it's starting to rain pretty good now, so probably just going to call it a day for today. So really the only thing that didn't get worked that we hauled on was down by the river there, but it'll be what it'll be. It's next day again. So what we're going to go do is just work this last field here that we hauled on. Dad worked this field earlier here today. So we're just going to work this one up real quick. Now the trees are on my way here, but we're going to work this field up real quick before hopefully it's supposed to rain again. It just started, the wind like really picked up here too. Like it was windy all day, but the wind just really picked up here the last 5 minutes. So hopefully we can do this quick, so that way we can be done with this for a little while. I got worked what I wanted on this field, so that'll probably be about all we're going to do for this for a while. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.